In today's show, breaking news, Elon Musk gets hit with a ridiculous $258 billion Dogecoin lawsuit. That's right, the billionaire along with his companies SpaceX and Tesla are all being sued for an astonishing $258 billion in damages for being engaged in a crypto pyramid scheme involving Dogecoin. As the lawsuit reads here, he seeks $86 billion in damages plus $172 billion in triple damages, as well as an injunction barring Musk and his companies from marketing Doge and declaring that the Doge trade is illegal under U.S. and New York law. And more breaking news, the Bitcoin price just hit an 18-month low. And not only that, but the current Bitcoin monthly RSI is also at its lowest point ever. It has gone lower than the previous 2015 and 2018 bear market bottoms. As Plan B points out here, Bitcoin cycles, the RSI, which you can see here in the yellow, is at an all-time low at 42. And this just in, Russian central bank is ready to allow the use of Bitcoin and crypto for international payments. Let's go. Also in today's show, crypto trader who accurately predicted Bitcoin's collapse to sub $23,000 months ago warns of potential new lows. As Crypto Capo shares here, if Bitcoin breaks the $20,000 level, panic could be massive. Many people have stop losses below this level. Many others think it can't break the 2017 all-time high because it hasn't happened before. It can easily reach $16,000 to $18,000 if 20K breaks. Also in today's show, Bitcoin is fast approaching a level that historically acts as a cycle bottom, according to top crypto analysts. Quoting Rec Capital here, Bitcoin is now sitting at the 200-week moving average. For the first time since March of 2020, Bitcoin tends to downside wick below this 200-week moving average. And now for some predictions. Adam Back, Cypherpunk and Blockstream CEO, says a $100,000 Bitcoin price is likely in 2022. And Samson Mao agrees. He says that makes two people calling for a $100,000 Bitcoin price this year, me and Adam. In the darkness of the dip, few can see the light. And speaking of a $100,000 Bitcoin price, we also have the majority of fund managers predicting $100,000 as well. That's right, they say Bitcoin can still turn the tide around despite the ongoing tsunami. Also in today's show, billionaire Jeffrey Gundlach says he wouldn't be surprised at all if Bitcoin falls to $10,000. That's right, the Doubleline Capital CEO, also known as the Bond King, says we've already seen around the edges some blowups in parts of the crypto world, and that could be foreshadowing some problems. And he goes on to share, I am not bullish at that $20,000 or $21,000 price on Bitcoin. I wouldn't be surprised at all if it went to $10,000. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more, in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. The goal is to get to 100,000 subs. If you like getting that crypto, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium Crypto News Alerts every single day, just like this. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. How's it going, crypto fam? Make some noise in the live chat. Now, billionaire Elon Musk, along with his companies, SpaceX and Tesla, are all being sued for an astonishing $258 billion in damages for being engaged in a crypto pyramid scheme involving Dogecoin. Now, the damages sought are more than 34 times Dogecoin's current market cap of $7.5 billion and nearly 3 times its all-time high market cap of $88.68 billion back in mid of 2021. Now, filed in the New York District Court by an attorney at Evans Spencer Law on Thursday, this class action lawsuit alleges that Musk used his pedestal as the world's richest man to operate and manipulate the Dogecoin pyramid scheme for profit, exposure, and amusement. And in the filing, plaintiff Keith Johnson, a United States citizen, alleges that Elon and his corporations were unjustly enriched by $86 billion as a result of wire fraud, gambling enterprise, false advertising, deceptive practices, and other unlawful conduct. Now, Johnson claims that he and others in this class action lawsuit have lost approximately $86 billion between May 2021 and June 2022 and is demanding that figure in monetary damages, along with another $172 billion in damages and fees. As shared here, defendant Musk is the self-appointed Doge father, former CEO of Dogecoin, partner, developer, spokesperson, publicist, salesperson, marketer, and promoter of Dogecoin, who assembled the Doge army, including his corporations and various billionaires, influencers, and celebrities to increase the price, market cap, and trading volume of Dogecoin. Now, in January, Elon announced that his electric vehicle company Tesla would accept Doge as payment for the company's merchandise, and in May, he announced that Dogecoin payments would also be accepted by his SpaceX exploration company, SpaceX. Now, the lawsuit also demands an order declaring the trading of Dogecoin to be constituted as gambling within New York and federal law, and also alleges that Musk and his companies have violated state and and federal gambling laws, as shared here, since plaintiff and class were not advised that the trading of Dogecoin was nothing more than a gambling enterprise. Plaintiff and class demand the return of all wagers lost trading Dogecoin, and it also seeks to order Musk and his companies and any other unlicensed professionals from advertising, marketing, or promoting Dogecoin in the future. Now, the crypto community has reacted and ridiculed the lawsuit. We have synonymous Dogecoin creator Satoshi Nakamoto's tweet, which cited in the lawsuit as supported evidence, calling the lawsuit stupid as what? On Twitter on Thursday, while admitting that crypto trading isn't much different from gambling. Checking out the tweet here. I mean, Dogecoin is the same as everything else. They want to make all crypto into gambling. The lawsuit is obviously stupid as what? But I don't think crypto trading is much different than gambling. We also have the CEO and co-founder of Irrelevant Labs, which builds blockchain games, who called it a stupid class action lawsuit, quoting him here. Amazing that in the US, someone could launch such a stupid class action lawsuit. These guys all knew what they were getting into. Ridiculous. And someone else chimed in here. Anyone can say anything in a lawsuit. And as someone shared here, they did the same thing with President Trump. If you come out against them, they will make sure you are spending millions in ridiculous lawsuits. So there you have it. What are your thoughts surrounding this class action lawsuit of Elon being sued for $258 billion over alleged Dogecoin pyramid scheme? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments right down below. Now let's discuss the Bitcoin price action. It just hit an 18-month low of around $20,200. And as Rec Capital updates us here, current Bitcoin monthly RSI is at its lowest point ever. It has gone lower than the previous 2015 and 2018 bear market bottoms. And Plan B updates us here. Bitcoin cycles, the RSI, which you can see here in the yellow, is at an all-time low of 42. And someone responded, this looks more and more like manipulation rather than a natural downturn. Plan B responded, this looks similar to 2011, 2014, and 2018 to me. No manipulation, just normal cycles, greed and fear, FOMO, and liquidations. Note the purple line. Realize moving average bottom is after Bitcoin price bottom. And he also updated us here. To be transparent, I am not 100% hodl. 90% of my portfolio is investing, mainly hodl with occasional rebalancing, strategic asset allocation, multi-year horizon, and 10% is trading, technical analysis, on-chain, algorithm trading, passive income with cash and carry, plus covered calls. And this just in, breaking news, Russian central bank ready to allow the use of Bitcoin and crypto for international payments as Bitcoin game theory is in full effect. Let's freaking go. And before I break down next story of the day, crypto trader who accurately predicted the Bitcoin collapse to sub $23,000 months ago warns of potential new lows. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin in the red, down about 0.25% for the day, trading just above $20,800. We have Ether barely in the green, up 0.3%, trading just under $1,100, while Binance Coin, Solana, Polkadot, Cardano, and XRP are all pumping and in the green. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. A popular crypto trader is warning that the price of Bitcoin may fall further if a key support level crumbles. Synonymous trader Crypto Capo tells his 375,000 Twitter followers Bitcoin can fall below $20,000 and spark massive panic. As he shares here, if Bitcoin breaks the $20,000 level, panic could be massive. Many people have stop losses below this level. Many others think it can't break the 2017 all-time high because it hasn't happened before. It can easily reach $16,000 to $18,000 if 20K breaks. What is the current Celsius liquidation price, by the way? And according to Capo, Bitcoin hasn't bottomed out yet, despite falling to a low of $20,100, a level last reached in December of 2020. As he shares here, seeing some bottom calls here, honestly, this is one of the clearest fake pumps that we have seen until now. In my opinion, the $20,000 level won't hold for long. We haven't seen popular capitulation yet, and there are no bullish signs. I remain out of the market. And 3 months ago, when Bitcoin was trading at above $40,000, Capo predicted that once the flagship crypto asset fell below $30,000, it would hit a target between $21,000 and $23,000. As he predicted here on March 12, 2022, good morning, this is how I see Bitcoin now. Clean break of 38 equals 35,000. Break of 35,000 equals 30K. Below 30K, it should reach the main target between 21 and 23,000. Invalidation points remain the same, 45 to 46 and 51 to $52,000. So there you have it. Massive shout out to Crypto Capo. And before I break down next story of the day, Bitcoin is approaching a level that historically acts as a cycle bottom, says top crypto analyst. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting under $900 billion with about 73 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. The current Bitcoin dominance is 44.2%, with the Ether dominance at 14.6%. And checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers in the past 24 hours, we have Monero leading the pack, up 5%, trading at about $114 $14, followed by Helium up 4%, trading at $11, followed by Phantom up 2.8%, trading just above 23 cents. And checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers for the past week, you see nothing literally in the green as you see a sea of cryptos in the red with major losses, unfortunately. And checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, you can see we are currently rated a 9 out of 100 in extreme fear. Yesterday was a 7, which is the lowest we've seen this in a very long time. Last week a 13 and last month a 12 in extreme fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried, like we're witnessing right now. BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. A popular crypto analyst says Bitcoin may need to move further below an important moving average before hitting its cycle bottom. Anonymous trader Rec Capital tells his 316,000 Twitter followers Bitcoin crossed its 200-week moving average for the first time since March of 2020, and that 200-week moving average is sitting at around $22,500. Now, explaining the historical patterns Bitcoin follows after crossing this average, the analyst shared, Bitcoin is now sitting at the 200-week moving average for the first time since March 2020. Bitcoin tends to downside wick below this 200-week moving average. In fact, in March 2020, Bitcoin actually weekly candle closed below the 200-week moving average for the first time ever to perform a fake breakout. Bitcoin tends to downside wick negative 14% to negative 28% below the 200-week moving average. So far, Bitcoin has wick negative 7% below the moving average. Bitcoin may need to wick even deeper to inspire the feelings of extreme fear, uncertainty, and maximum pessimism that are unnecessary to be forming a bear market bottom. And as you can see in this chart, Rec Capital also notes that Bitcoin's relative strength index is approaching levels last seen at the bottoms of the 2015 and 2018 bear markets. Now, an asset's RSI is a momentum indicator measuring recent prices to determine whether it's oversold or overbought at a specific time frame. And before I break down these bullish price predictions from Adam Back as well as Samson Mao predicting a $100,000 Bitcoin price this year, as well as crypto fund managers predicting the same, as well as billionaire Jeffrey Gundlach says he wouldn't be surprised at all if Bitcoin falls to $10,000. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 1,200 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also, some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my crypto merch store live at merch.cryptonewsalerts.net. I also recently just launched my crypto shorts here on the YouTube channel where you can catch a new shorts video every single day. Also created a playlist for it, so be sure to check it out. And also be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And of course, you can follow me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes and Google Play. We're currently receiving over 500,000 downloads per month, and I'm trying to scale that up to 1 million downloads per month. So I want to say I greatly appreciate your continued support. And of course, you can follow me on crypto Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok. So wherever you're at, be sure to plug in and follow me there. But all right, now let's break down these bullish Bitcoin price predictions. Quoting Adam Back, Cypherpunk, and Blockstream CEO, he says the Bitcoin price can still reach $100,000 this year in 2022. And Samson Mao, he chimed in. So that makes two people calling for $100,000 Bitcoin this year, me and Adam, in the darkness of the dip. Few can see the light. And checking out Adam Back's tweet, my permeable case for Bitcoin, 100,000 this year, plus a US physical Bitcoin ETF chaser, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust upgrade, plus other would create a nice whipsaw and probably trigger a big uncoupling and positive reflexivity into a blow off top next year. Let's freaking go. And someone responded, sounds like an excellent time for leverage. Adam Back responded, the DeFi unwinding is an extra reason to be careful with leverage for a bit. You don't know which hedge fund or DeFi protocol will market sell 10,000 Bitcoin at limited notice. Particularly the DeFi protocols are ridiculous. You can't have a bot selling that size. They get raided. He makes a great point. Now let's discuss some more $100,000 Bitcoin price predictions from some crypto fund managers. According to a study conducted by financial services firm PricewaterhouseCoopers, the majority of crypto fund managers surveyed still believe that Bitcoin can reach a value between $75,000 and $100,000 by the end of this year. That's right. The fourth annual Global Crypto Hedge Fund Report is based on an April survey of 77 specialist crypto hedge fund managers. And according to PwC, which also noted that their total assets under management surpassed $4 billion last year. Now check it. As with earlier versions of the survey, PwC, one of the world's big four accounting firms, asked respondents to forecast Bitcoin's price at the end of 2022. And despite the negative crypto market at the time of the study, hedge fund managers remain surprisingly enthusiastic on the crypto. In fact, a most bullish majority prediction says Bitcoin at $100,000. Quoting the report here, we gave crypto fund managers the opportunity to contribute their estimate of where the Bitcoin price and overall crypto market cap would be on December 31st, 2022. 42% pegged Bitcoin's price between $75,000 and $100,000 by the end of this year, while another 35% placed it between $50,000 and $75,000 by the end of the year. Now, the majority of respondents believe that the total value of the crypto market, which was approximately $1.5 trillion at the conclusion of the study, will end up being higher. But lo and behold, at the time of this recording, the current crypto market cap is under $900 billion. Now, John Garvey, leader of global financial services for PwC in the United States, stated that the recent collapse at Terra clearly illustrated the inherent hazards associated with digital assets. He wrote, "The market will continue to have volatility, but it is maturing." And meanwhile, in addition to the enormous development of crypto hedge funds over the previous year, the research highlighted Bitcoin's continued dominance within both cryptocurrency hedge funds and more traditional funds. So there you have it. What are your thoughts surrounding their $100,000 bullish price prediction for the King crypto before the end of this year? Let me know if you feel this is a likely possibility or a pipe dream. Holla at your boy. And now let's break down our final story of the day. Billionaire investor Jeffrey Gundlach shared his Bitcoin outlook in an interview on CNBC this Wednesday. He is the CEO of Doubleline Capital, which has over $137 billion in assets under management. Like, whoa. And he is sometimes referred to as the Bond King after he appeared on the cover of Barron's in 2011 as the new Bond King. An institutional investor named him Money Manager of the Year back in 2013, and Bloomberg Markets named him one of the 50 most influential in 2012, 2015, and 2016. And according to Forbes, his net worth is currently $2.2 billion. Now, the Billionaire Bond King explained when the price of Bitcoin fell below 30,000, its chart indicated that 20,000 was going to happen quickly, and it did, emphasizing that the trend in crypto is clearly not positive. He opined the following: "I am not bullish at that $20,000 or $21,000 price on Bitcoin. I wouldn't be surprised at all if it went to $10,000. Now, the Doubleline Capital CEO explained, "We have already seen around the edges some blowups in parts of the crypto world, and that could be foreshadowing some problems. This week, there are reports that crypto hedge fund Three Arrows Capital may be facing insolvency, and crypto lender Celsius also froze withdrawals abruptly earlier this week, citing extreme market conditions and volatility. And in May, cryptocurrency Terra/Luna and stablecoin Terra UST collapsed, and their implosion has led investigations by various authorities." Now, Gundlach previously said the Bitcoin was only for speculators. In January, when Bitcoin was trading at about $42,000, he said that crypto was massively overvalued and advised against buying it. And the billionaire said at the time, maybe you should buy it at $25,000. So obviously, he nailed that prediction. Now check this out. In July of last year, he also predicted that the Bitcoin price would fall below the $23,000 level, stating the following: "I've got a feeling you're going to be able to buy it below $23,000 again." So there you have it. He nailed his first two targets, Bitcoin below $25,000 and Bitcoin below $23,000. Do you think he'll nail his third target of a Bitcoin price at 10K? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments right down below. And now for a quick recap of what I covered with you here in today's show. Elon gets hit with a ridiculous $258 billion Dogecoin lawsuit, as well as crypto trader who accurately predicted the Bitcoin collapse to sub 23,000 months ago warrants a potential new lows, as well as Bitcoin is fast approaching a level that historically acts as a cycle bottom, says top crypto analyst. And we also discussed the Bitcoin price hitting $100,000 by year end, according to this survey by crypto fund managers, as well as Adam Back and Samson Mao. We also discussed billionaire Jeffrey Gundlach says he wouldn't be surprised at all if Bitcoin falls to $10,000. But where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now for the top 3 comments from yesterday's episode, Inner Dino wrote, "I agree. I'm going to ride this baby to zero or $200,000. Let's freaking go. Bitcoin, ride or die, $200,000 Bitcoin. Let's go." And our next featured comment comes from Rudy Lay Plain, who wrote, "JV shows up every day. The least we can do is smash that like. Greatly appreciate your continued support, fam. Thanks for spreading the love and helping with the YouTube algorithm." Now for our third and final featured comment coming from Mr. T, "The 300-week moving average is what Bitcoin came down to during the COVID crash, currently at around $16,700. Right on, fam. Thanks for sharing. Hopefully that holds up as support this cycle before we moon once again. Hodl." And to be featured on tomorrow's episode, drop me a comment right down below.